call to stillness comes quietly. The modern world does not. In addition to the clatter and chatter and intrigue and infighting that would have been familiar to the citizens of the ancient world, we have car horns, stereos, cell phone alarms, social media notifications, jackhammers, and airplanes. Our personal and professional problems are equally overwhelming. Competitors muscle into our industry. Our desks pile high with papers and our inboxes overflow with messages. We are always reachable, which means that arguments and conflict are never far away. The news bombards us with one crisis after another on every screen we own, of which there are many. The grind of work wears us down and never seems to stop. We are overfed and undernourished, overstimulated, overscheduled, and lonely. Who has the power to stop? Who has the time to think? Is there anyone not affected by the din and dysfunction of our time? While the magnitude and urgency of our struggle is urgent, it is rooted in a timeless problem. Indeed, history shows us that the ability to cultivate quiet and quell the turmoil inside us, to slow the mind down, to understand our emotions, to conquer our bodies, has always been extremely difficult. All of humanity's problems, Blaise Pascal said in 1654, stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. In evolution, distinct species have often evolved similar adaptations in order to survive. The same goes for the philosophical schools separated by vast oceans and distances. They developed unique paths to the same critical destination, the stillness required to become master of one's own life, to survive and thrive in any and every environment, no matter how loud or busy. Which is why this idea of stillness is not some soft New Age nonsense or the domain of monks and sages, but in fact desperately necessary to all of us, whether we're running a hedge fund or playing in the Super Bowl, pioneering research in a new field, or raising a family. It is an attainable path to enlightenment and excellence and greatness and happiness, performance as well as presence for every kind of person. Stillness is what aims the arrow. It inspires new ideas, it sharpens perspective and illuminates connections. It slows the ball down so that we might hit it. It generates a vision, helps us resist the passions of the mob, makes space for gratitude and wonder. Stillness allows us to persevere, to succeed. It is the key that unlocks the insights of genius and allows us regular folks to understand them. The promise of this book is the location of that key, of stillness, and a call not only for possessing stillness, but radiating it outwards like a star, like the sun, for a world that needs light more than ever.